Friends and relations.
Send salutations. Sure as the stars shine above.
This is Christmas. Yes, Christmas, my dear. Some time of year to be with the one you love. Rhonda, you made it.
Of course I wouldn't miss your last shift for the world. I can't believe you're retiring.
I just wanted to go out on top.
Oh, everyone knows you're a bottom, honey.
All right, well, now we're going to talk about Saturday Night Live. I'll start with an icebreaker. I'm considering pushing this from the icebreaker area, but we can't not talk about the Bowen Yang, Ariana Grande, Cher episode of the show that just aired for a lot of reasons. One, I kind of wish we were just talking about that episode today.
I love a good Ariana Grande episode.
It was a great episode. It was maybe the most emotional an episode of Saturday Night Live has ever made me. I was more than tearing up a little bit.
There were real tears. When
Bowen was breaking and talking about how much, like, if I talk too much about it, I will break a little bit here.
Yeah.
It is so silly how parasocial I am with all of this and how much it makes me feel. But you can feel through Bowen's gratefulness, like how loved he is in that building, how loved he is by just about anybody who actually pays attention to the show, and how his persona is mixed with being so funny and having kind of that Keenan quality. If you put Bowen in a sketch, he's going to be Bowen, and it's going to make everything better by him being him.
You know, he's a lot like eggnog. He's not for everyone, but the people that do like him are his kind of people.
That was a really, really sweet sketch.
Yep.
With some really good jokes. And we all knew if this was going to be the case. It was speculation that Grande and Cher is the perfect matchup. So to have them three together, and especially Ariana Grande seeming to be very present and aware of the importance of this moment.
Indeed.
Cher is Cher, so she just walks up and is like, "What's up, guys? Yeah. Sure, you can hug me." But knowing how important getting on SNL was to Bowen, how big he crushed his time on the show, and having a pretty good feeling that Bowen Yang is going to be so famous that we're going to get sick of seeing him.
Okay.
I feel that in my soul, that he is, whether it's like parts in movies or commercials or hosting events, I feel like he is going to be everywhere. Sure. And just feeling like this guy who achieved his dream and he's just on the precipice of being like just so in, I think is incredible to watch. And it was a really emotional moment.
And now he doesn't have to have this nightmare work schedule.
That is true. Yeah. Hopefully. On top of that, I thought the Christmas episode of the show was quite good. You were going down the list of sketches. There were a few you didn't like as much.
Yeah, but overall, Ariana's one of those hosts that I look forward to if she's going to do double duty or not. Like,
yeah,
you know she's going to sing or two in a sketch or two, maybe even in the monologue.
Which she did.
Yeah.
And she sounds so good every time she sings.
Yeah.
She's just so good. Her musical impressions are so good.
That's one of the things that truly makes me want her back on the show every time, is that she's funny enough that she has a sense of humor in a different language in the language of singing. That she can do these impressions of how other pop stars sing. Like, it's great.
Also, since becoming a bona fide movie star through the Wicked movies, her acting chops have really improved. And I thought she brought that this time, where she did more character work with everything she got to do than she had in the past. Now, of course, she did break and get giggly during the sketch with Marcelo, where they're passing the soul patch back and forth to each other.
Listen, people, okay? Listen to us, people, okay? Anything you want to say, you can say it with your body. Yeah. Dance is the universal language. Watch me. I am hungry. I said, I am hungry. Do you like that?
Yes. Or this. I'm not vaccinated.
I'm sorry. Are you not vaccinated?
Excuse me, you can't actually ask me that in RFK's America.
They still don't get it. Let me give you one more. Watch me, class.
You lose the point where, I could be wrong, but it felt like a sketch that had gone through a lot of changes maybe. And so they were kind of like reading the cue cards, not sure what comes next a little bit.
Right.
And I fully lost track of when it was a bit that was written and when it was them just having fun passing something back and forth.
The soul patch thing did seem to be kind of like a bit between the two of them, but just really one of the hosts that I think in the modern day is someone whose music I don't really necessarily listen to, but I'm like,
She's got bobs.
she's
got chops.
She comes in and understands the assignment.
What were some other sketches that stood out? We'll talk about Weekend Update in a moment.
This Christmas Spectacular, kind of like goofy duets. That one was super fun.
I really like that one. The Elf on the Shelf bit was good, and the reveal of Ariana being ripped in half to Us at Home was very funny. Every time somebody burst into confetti, I thought that was a very impressive, just a production sketch on top of it being a pretty funny concept. The sound effect, the live vocal editing, and the confetti taking over the stage and people having to be moved from the stage and jokes having to be not revealed visually. It was really fun.
Agreed. It was it went on a little long, but it was still fun sketch.
Yeah.
And I think the way that I can give it to the production value of how much fun it must have been to pull off. I did think Black Santa was pretty funny.
I was thinking about that sketch a little bit more. In hindsight, I think I would love it even more another time. The way that they set up that sketch and this Black Santa Claus reveal is really clever. And you're just in this courtroom drama and we're just talking that he's been burgling. And of course he kind of looks like Black Santa in this sketch, but I wasn't thinking Black Santa. And then he says, I'm going to sing this classic Christmas song. And at first I'm like, wait, what is this song? That's not a Christmas song. And then when the chorus hits, I'm like, oh fuck, it's Cher's Believe. And all of the...
You didn't get that from the buildup? I guess you weren't listening to the radio when that song came out.
It was...
like I was.
It was the can't break through in the verse that I was like, okay, I know what's happening here.
Okay.
And all of the lyric changes were very funny. And I think for now on, that song will make me think, do you believe in Black Santa Claus? I think SNL has irrevocably shifted my perception of this song, and that is pretty cool.
Is there anything you'd like to say before the jury delivers the verdict?
Well, if it's okay, Your Honor, girl, I would like to make one last plea in the form of a classic Christmas song.
A classic Christmas song? Unconventional, but you know what? It's your time, Mr. Brown. Use it how you see fit.
No matter how hard I try, you won't believe my alibi, and I can't break through. There's no talking to you. It's so sad I'm arrested. All the toys I've invested. But after all is said and done, you're gonna be the naughty one. No. Do you believe in Black Santa Claus?
I was listening to that song when I was in shop class when I was like in 7th or 8th grade.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
Another musical moment, I really liked in that duet sketch when Keenan was Stevie Wonder, and the changing of the lyric to Very Super Christmas was hilarious.
And I also thought it was funny that he pointed something out that happened and then said, wait, I don't know, I think, because then clearly he couldn't see it. Yeah,
Benson Boone falling down from in his blue jumpsuit.
Who the fuck was Benson Boone? Like what?
I think it was maybe a stunt movie.
Just every time they say Benson Boone, someone goes flying.
Oh, you don't know who Benson Boone is?
Well, I mean that too, but yeah.
He has songs and he does the flipping thing.
He has
and
songs,
I think he wants to
yes.
be like Freddie Mercury-esque.
Okay.
His song that got him really famous, he does this screamy tenor vocal delivery on the chorus that I found very grating and tough to listen to.
Okay.
Some of the stuff since then has been a little better than that, but I'm not a big Benson Boone guy.
Cool.
Weekend update. I want you to go on your rant a little bit.
Yeah, weekend update. The Jost and Che joke swap is literally the peak of SNL to me. Every year, it's the one thing I look forward to the most. I cannot wait for that. I think this year was a travesty. I think we got robbed.
Why?
Because it's about the back and forth. And I think it was funny on April Fool's Day when Che got everybody to not laugh at Jost's jokes. That was a really funny prank.
Yeah,
he got the better of him. And they're always trying to get the better of each other, and I get that. And it was funny in the way that Che got the better of Jost. But I'm like, dude, if you're gonna do it, then do it fairly. Like get him in the joke. Cause like in the joke off with the 4 iconic Weekend Update hosts, I think Che got them all. He did great. You know, like do it with the better joke, Che. Like I just don't. That was a bummer. That was a bummer. You always know what Jost is going to get hit with. It's always going to be some racist stuff.
Yep.
And some Scarlett Johansson stuff.
Every time.
Yeah. So like the turn for me is always figuring out how Jost is going to get it. Jost has to be really, really creative.
Because Che will say anything.
Yeah. Che goes there, you know, like, so Jost has to be really creative to get him back. And I think we just got robbed of that.
Well, I think it's possible that this time next year, or even at the end of the season,
I think at the end of the season,
sometimes,
he's got to get him back.
And maybe it'll be a full circle moment. The reason I get it. This was my least favorite joke swap that they've done, but I appreciated that they tried to do something different and they tried to up the element of surprise. And it was a very live TV moment because you could just feel Colin was like, I was not expecting that. It was too real to be staged like they've done other times. Like he did not know that this was happening at all. And that was kind of fun.
Well, tonight is our Christmas show, and we have a tradition where me and Colin give each other jokes to read that neither of us has ever seen before.
That's interesting because you specifically said that we were not doing it this year.
Oh, did I?
Yes, and you know that I did not write any jokes for you.
Oh, well, I guess you'll just have to read mine.
Okay. Didn't know.
But I totally hear, I don't even disagree with you, but I wasn't not having fun watching it.
Man, I just felt like the wind had been taken out of my sails as I was watching it.
Let's go from like bottom to top, Weekend Update, like least positive most, because I think next would be Cam as Michael Che's 12-year-old nephew.
Wasn't into that one.
I thought it was really funny. I thought he played a really cool, like, I'm just a little kid, and how sometimes those kids are like, I'll fucking kill you. Once they're about 12, once they're coming into their boyhood. I thought the turn was good. Him doing the 10-2 and him being like, once you reach 3 hands, I don't think you can do that anymore. Him calling Che Unky Che. Just
Che.
the back and forth that the two of them had. I liked it quite a bit.
Yeah. The joke was over the first time, and then they did it like 3 or 4 times, and it was a meh.
Sure. And then the top, of course, is the return of the Trendsetters. 80 Bryant shows up, returns to the SNL stage to help send off Bowen Yang. But because this is at this point in the episode, it is mainly just a return of this bit that was so funny in 80's last season or two. And just getting another one of them felt really special.
If nothing else, Bowen's last episode got us the return of 80 Bryant.
Oh my God.
For one bit.
Yeah.
And that was just no. 80 has always been one of my favorites of the ladies. And that giant collar they'll refer to as a 70s collar because we've been watching a lot of 70s stuff and we see how big the collars are. That's the cover. Her outfit is hilarious, and just the two of them together, hysterical.
The way Bowen says the word bitch as this character whenever they do this is maybe one of my favorite things Bowen has ever done.
Nice.
Clear a path. It's time for Chinese trends.
Uh-oh.
In dim sum.
In really long dragon.
In rush hour 4. Thanks, Trump. And out, orange chicken. Why did orange chicken become Chinese? I mean, yeah, it tastes pretty good, but we didn't invent that. Don't you agree?
Do you want me to?
Yes.
Then yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
chicken, 床爆婊子 bitch.
I love this so much. Okay, there were a lot of great sketches. The Home Alone one was pretty funny.
Home Alone was good.
Mainly just because of the visual of who was playing who, and having Catherine O'Hara be played by Ashley Padilla, having
Jost B. Biff was, or Buzz was fucking priceless.
Bowen being Kieran Culkin
Yep.
as the Diet Pepsi kid who's going to piss his pants.
Yep.
And of course, Macaulay Culkin being Ariana Grande. As soon as I realized what was about to happen, I was excited for that, and it delivered.
Yeah.
Trying to think if there are any sketches I'm going to punch myself for forgetting to mention later. You?
Later
Anything?
Hosen. No, I watched a Cut for Time sketch about the espresso martini. It was pretty good.
I haven't gotten to it yet. There were a couple of cut for time, and it wasn't even cut from Dress. It was, I think they did it in the studio and they cut it.
Interesting.
I don't know exactly how that works. Somebody tell me. I want to talk lastly about Cher.
Yeah, I mean, the Delta Lounge sketch, I guess, is the sketch we've really got to talk about. Bowen's last sketch.
Well, did you watch the musical performances at all?
Not even a little, no.
Not, you weren't like a little
No.
curious because it was Cher?
Mm-mm.
We got to talk about them for a moment, okay? So she did 2 songs. The second song, it was really cool. She did it on home base, and the SNL band backed her up. That was very fun. She did 2 Christmas songs. The first one, she was lip syncing.
Okay.
Or at least very loud, because there wasn't a band on stage for that song. Very loudly in the track, there was like a perfect auto-tuned Cher vocal. And then I think if you listen really closely, very quietly, you can hear her vocal in the mix, but the lip sync track was so loud. And oftentimes her microphone placement was like way down here. And something was just off about it. And it felt very uncanny, and it felt a little Ashley Simpson-y.
I knew it was coming.
If it wasn't for the fact that this is Cher, and she looks beautiful, and she's almost 80 years old, and she's kind of the queen of the auto-tune, so it makes sense why she would do it in her live performances. But I wish they were auto-tuning her live vocal and not just playing an auto-tune vocal for her to sing underneath.
And also, let's not forget that this week she was online sparring with KK Caroline Levitt of White House fame.
We love Cher.
We do. But we didn't watch it.
So the Bowen sketch, if you want to talk a little bit more
the
about
Delta
it.
Lounge sketch. I think wasn't there something similar when Cecily's last episode?
Yep,
she
it
did
was
like
her last shift at Radio
Yeah,
Shack.
her last shift at Radio Shack.
I liked this. Well, this is so barely a sketch.
Right.
The Radio Shack one felt a little more like a sketch.
Okay.
This one and this whole episode, this feels like, I don't know, man. On the show proper, SNL does not often get very mushy or introspective about cast members leaving.
Right.
They really did this time.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande says Bowen Yang's name in the Good Nights. Like that, this shit doesn't happen. And that last sketch just felt like a hug. It felt like a hug from everybody to Bowen. It felt like a hug from Bowen to us. And it was so meta that it became not a sketch at all anymore. And I was tearing up from the beginning, and I was crying at the end. It was so emotional, and I can't even remember if I said this already, but it's just so. I think I did. I'm just so proud of Bowen. He's going to be a star. He is a star. And for him to be one of the rare cast members that gets their moment as they're exiting the show,
Right.
really speaks true to me. I'm so glad that he got this moment.
Cecily Armisen and Hader did the band. Their final send off. Yeah, there's
Cecily got a lot. She got the Austin Butler singing Blue Christmas to her. That was an emotional one too.
Oh well, Cecily, by the way, is in number 3 in sketch appearances all time, behind Keenan and Phil Hartman. So
That is good company.
yeah, no shit.
I thought the sketch was fun. I thought the dynamic between Bowen and Ariana was really sweet. When they set you up to think Lauren is going to come out as the boss, and then of course it's Cher, I thought worked so well. And watching in real time, Bowen, he felt so present and so aware of the importance of this moment, and being like, I'm here with my friend who is one of the most famous pop stars in the world, and my icon Cher, who's here to help send me off. And I'm just so happy about it. I'm just so happy.
It was a good swan song.
Anything else about that episode before we get into the good stuff?
No, I'll just keep tearing up. It'll be bad.
Yeah. I think it's one of those moments that if I'm ever in a play or something in the future and I need to get emotional, I'm going to be like, when Bowen left SNL.
Bowen.
Okay, I'm there.
Bowen's last sketch. And also, yeah, if they had done another sketch after that, I'd have been furious.